Emma Frost is the best tank in the game right now. She hard counters the dive meta, she can frontline, she has a shield, and her team ups are disgusting. Her ult is the best tank ult in the game, and she gets banned but not nearly as often as others. Building off of that, Groot is number 2, and he's only number 2 because he's banned basically every game. He somehow dodged nerfs this season, so he's still busted, but you never get to play him. So even though he's OP, I simply can't justify putting him at number 1 when he's permabanned. Magneto is also S tier, and unless they nerf him into the ground, he's going to stay there. He fits into literally every team comp, he still one-shot supports, and now he has a broken team up with Emma. Even without the team up, he's S tier because he's one of the only heroes that can play with and into everything. Moving on to A tier, Venom's gotta get the first spot. Dive is meta right now, and Venom is arguably the most oppressive and easiest dive tank to play. His team up with Spidey is broken, and I've only seen 1 or 2 Venom bans since the start of the season. Next in A tier is Cap, and if you've played against a good Captain America, you know why. With his new anchor and buffs this season, he's basically unkillable when played correctly. But he's also a really hard hero to be good with, and for that reason alone, I can't put him in S tier. The Thing got a really small nerf to his damage reduction this season, but he's still super strong. His slam stopping people from using abilities makes it really hard to dive into him. Damage output is still insane, but you can't solo tank with him, so he's not quite S tier. Hulk got a couple sizable buffs this season, and I've gotten rolled by a couple of good ones. His team up is still really strong, but it was much better with Strange than it is now with Namor. And he has the same problem as Cap in the sense that I don't see a lot of good ones. Moving on to B tier, Doctor Strange got absolutely gutted this season. His portal can still clutch in overtime situations, but that's really the only reason to play him. If you have a Scarlet Witch on your team, he's maybe low A, but we're talking solo, so that doesn't count. Penny was on the opposite end of the spectrum, catching some of the biggest buffs in the patch. She's a menace in triple tank comps where she plays more like a flank DPS, but that rarely happens. If you have a team that allows you to play like that, great, but if not, she's just okay. Thor is low-key underrated, especially after his buffs, but he can't solo tank. I've gotten carried and steamrolled by a couple of Thor players, but only in certain team comps. What I will say is he's in power creep territory, and 1 or 2 more micro buffs, he's going to be a problem.